But I'm keen to ask you, Doug, obviously, as someone that's running a business with shows and events and businesses all over the world, I think predominantly in 3 regions, right?
Yeah.
When did it first sort of start to affect you? Because in the UK, when I was about to run a show in March, it sort of didn't come on stream that it was going to impact us until mid-February. But speaking to others outside of the UK, it sort of hit earlier. Can you sort of bring to life your experience?
It was January, and it really escalated really quickly.
Yeah.
And obviously, you know, it was sort of mid-March by the time it sort of hit home here in the UK, and then obviously moved ultimately into the US very, very quickly. But what's been really interesting in that China was the first to go in, and has been the first to come out.
Yeah.
And, you know, we've got a large business in China. We've got, you know, 25% of our business is in China. And we've been operational there since July. We've done 10 shows. And it's really, really interesting in terms of, you know, what we're seeing and what the protocols are and how things are running. And how efficiently the Chinese have been at actually controlling the virus and allowing, you know, businesses to return. And that is really sort of the opposite of what we've really seen in the West, which have been, you know, slow to move. It's been pretty chaotic in terms of trying to get a resumption. And, you know, that's an ongoing frustration. It's really interesting to look at the only market that's really open to any scale, and that is really China. I mean, there's other markets that are open, but China is really open at scale. And how not only our shows, but industry shows have come back generally is, on average, they've come back at about 80% of the size of what they were last year. And obviously there's the normal safety and protocols that have been put in, as you would expect. But they generally just look like shows last year, except people have all got masks on. And that's what's really, really interesting, is that, you know, the minute that actually China went live, there's been no talk about virtual events. There's been no talk about hybrid events. So it is just gone bang, 100% back live. People are trading, and no one is sitting there talking about the new normal. It's really, really interesting.